Is Bank of China.
Dear Chairman Tang and good friends of London Chinatown Chinese Association, Happy Chinese New Year from Tonghua to Apostles. As we welcome the Year of Horse, we are also proud to celebrate the 155th anniversary of Tonghua. On this meaningful milestone, we remain committed to serving the community with compassion and dedication. May the spirit of the horse inspire courage to overcome challenges, energy to pursue our dreams, and confidence to embrace boundless opportunities. Wishing you all good health, happiness, and every success in the year ahead. 我謹代表東華同仁，祝大家新一年馬到功成，龍馬精神，恭喜發財。
Hello, Trafalgar Square. How are you? Are you ready for the new year of horse?
Let us hear you.
Let us hear you. What a crowd today. Thank you so much for coming to our New Year celebrations organized by London Chinatown Chinese Association.
欢迎各位朋友前来参加由伦敦华埠商会主办的2026年中国春节庆典。
Thank you for joining us today, and you know the drill. We have prepared some fantastic shows for you featuring outstanding performers from both China and the United Kingdom.
Today's celebrations wouldn't be possible without some very special guests who are here on the stage.
Of course, if this is not your first time to celebrate Chinese New Year in Trafalgar Square, you know the drill, you know how it works. We will start the celebrations with some speeches from our guests.
So, ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome Chairman of the London Chinatown Chinese Association, Mr. Ting Tang OBE, come to the stage to give us a speech. Let's welcome.
Welcome.
Your Excellency Ambassador Zeguang and Madam Wang Mei, Deputy Mayor of London, Dr. Debbie Vicky Barnett, Lord Mayor of Westminster, Councillor Dimoldenberg, and MP of Cities of London and Westminster, Rachel Brett. Good afternoon, everyone. On behalf of London Chinatown Chinese Association, a very warm welcome to you all. It's wonderful to see so many of you here as we come together to celebrate New Year, the New Year of the horse. The horse is symbol and energy, hope and ambition, which will help us all to move forward with hope and joy in the coming year. As always, a huge thank you to the Greater London Authority, Westminster Council, the Chinese Embassy, and all our sponsors for supporting this important event. We could not do it without you. And a big thank you to everyone here today as well. I hope you enjoyed the parade this morning. There's still round dancing, music, and performance this afternoon. Let's share our hopes.
Acrobatic feats when we see the lion dance on those poles in front or behind you. It's also not just because this is a wonderful way to see East and Southeast Asian creativity and skill and talent being displayed on the stage, but it's also got some personal significance because around 6 years ago, 2020, if you can cast your mind back that far, I was in this job for about just over a year, and I was invited to come to this event, and it was the very first time I'd ever spoken on Trafalgar Square. But not only that, it was the very first time that I'd spoken to so many people. And even more symbolic and terrifying than both of those things was the fact that it was the very first time that I'd ever done a public speech in front of my son, my 11-year-old son. and what was so special about that event was that when I said to everyone, my family are here, it's the first time I've spoken in front of my husband publicly, but also my 11-year-old son, he got a round of applause from everyone in the audience. And to an 11-year-old boy, that's amazing. And I think the thing that was so important and makes it so symbolic for me was just the way that everyone was so welcoming to my son and to my family. Because after that, people came up to him, they shook his hand, they patted him on the back, they gave him coins as that symbolic exchange of gifts that happens during Lunar New Year. And he left this event feeling 10 times taller than he was when he arrived here. And I think that's why I find this event so important, so amazing, and why it's one of my favourites. Because not only does it give us the opportunity to celebrate Lunar New Year with people like yourselves, who will celebrate Lunar New Year with your friends and with your family, but that you want to celebrate your New Year with all of us. So there are people on the stage behind me, people in the audience from East and Southeast Asian backgrounds who are celebrating Lunar New Year, which is brilliant. But also this is so inclusive. It is for everyone, regardless of your background, to come here and celebrate alongside each other. And that's why I find it so symbolic and so important. You are going to see a demonstration of skill, of talent. There will be a demonstration of East and Southeast Asian culture through music, through dance, through martial arts, through acrobatics. And that is something that we take very seriously here in London, because we are a city that is welcome to all. It doesn't matter if you are a tourist, it doesn't matter if you are an international student, and by the way, Chinese students make up 25% of all our international students here in London. There are 43,000 international students from China studying in a London university. And so you bring intellectual, cultural, social and economic strength to our city. And it doesn't matter how long you have lived here, it doesn't matter if you're visiting here, it doesn't matter if you've been here for decades or if you've been here for generations. This is a city that welcomes everyone. And at a time when there is so much conflict in the world, so much division, so much negativity, seeing so much beautiful diversity on this square today is such an antidote to all of that. So the only thing that I really want to say to all of you is I hope you have an amazing Lunar New Year. Celebrate it together in unity. And from the Mayor of London, from myself, from my family, my son's not here, he's got mocks tomorrow, so he's revising at home. But from my family to all of you, I hope that the Year of the Horse brings you prosperity, brings you joy, brings you positivity, brings you good luck, and brings you happiness. Happy New Year, thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Wicks Bernard. Ladies and gentlemen, now let's welcome His Excellency Ambassador Zheng Zeguang give us a speech. Let's welcome.
Happy Chinese New Year, 新年快乐. Mr. Chairman, Ms. Deputy Mayor, Honorable Lord Mayor, Ms. Brake, my fellow compatriots, friends from all over UK, I brought you warm greetings and best wishes for the Year of the Horse. Happy New Year to you! I want to thank the London Chinatown Chinese Association for organizing this magnificent event. My thanks also go to the British governments at all levels, the sponsors, the police, and the volunteers for helping to make this happen. This gathering today is all about celebrations, about cultural exchanges, cooperation and friendship between China and the UK. The bond really between the Chinese and British people runs deep and strong. Last year, there have been 800,000 Chinese tourists visiting London in this great country. And there are 600,000 British tourists visiting China. Now the good news for British citizens is this. You no longer need a visa to travel to China. So this policy of goodwill offered by the Chinese government has entered into effect on February the 17th, the New Year's Day of the Year of the Horse. So I hope you will seize this new opportunity, travel to China to see the great landscapes, meet the great people, and make connections. Invite your friends from China to come to the UK as well. Ladies and gentlemen, you are about to see the most fantastic cultural performance that can be brought to you by artists from all over the UK, and especially by artists from all the way, they are coming from all the way from China. You are going to see a good combination of Chinese culture and the British culture today. This is the biggest and most splendid Chinese New Year celebration outside Asia. And it is going to happen here in London. So I wish each and everyone a most prosperous, healthy, and happy New Year of the Horse. Thank you. Happy New Year. 恭喜發財.
Thank you very much, Ambassador. You heard it. Now you get to travel to China without a visa. So, in the meantime, we have also received a letter from the UK Prime Minister, Sir Keir Starmer. I think we can put the letter on the screens on both sides of the stage right now. So here it is. It wishes all the communities that celebrate Chinese New Year a prosperous and happy year of the horse. He hopes that similar to the horse, everyone can approach the new year with great strength, energy and enthusiasm in all that they do. Thank you very much.
Very kind wishes from the Prime Minister. We have also received a letter from the Foreign Secretary, the Right Honourable Yvette Cooper MP. Ms. Cooper sent her warm wishes for the year ahead and hopes that all celebrating feel empowered to face the new year with the characteristics most associated with the horse by taking bold steps, embracing new journeys, and approaching life with great energy and enthusiasm.
Absolutely, taking bold steps in the year of the horse. So ladies and gentlemen, now please welcome Councillor Paul Dimoldenberg, the Right Worshipful, the Lord Mayor of Westminster. Welcome.
Hello everybody, and welcome to Trafalgar Square. I'm thrilled to be here with you all in the heart of Westminster as we say farewell to the year of the snake and welcome in the year of the horse. I know this festival this year will be extraordinary. I'm amazed every year by London's Lunar New Year celebrations. They are, as you've heard, the largest organised celebration in the world outside of Asia. And for this wonderful event, we can thank Mr. Chu Ting and the hard work of the London Chinatown Chinese Association, with the support of the Mayor of London and the City of Westminster. Thank you, all of you. I'm excited by the ushering in of the Year of the Horse, an animal symbolising strength and perseverance. The year ahead promises to bring us the vitality of the horse, allowing us to progress on our journey of knowing ourselves and galloping ahead into the new year. For today, though, we can simply enjoy the snap, the crackle and the boom of firecrackers, stand in awe of the dragon and lion dances, and of course indulge in some gloriously delicious food. It gives me great pleasure and pride to see Chinese New Year customs and culture take root and thrive here in Westminster. We truly are a global city, and we draw much of our strength from that fact. It is a delight to celebrate those customs and that strength with you all today. I wish all of you and your families a very fortunate Year of the Horse. Thank you, all of you, and Happy New Year.
Thank you, Councillor Dimoldenberg. Ladies and gentlemen, now let's welcome MP for the cities of London and Westminster, Rachel Blake, come to the stage to give a speech. Let's welcome.
Good afternoon, Trafalgar Square. Happy New Year. It is a great honour to represent London's historic Chinatown and to represent so many East and Southeast Asians. And I thank you all for being here today. I am really excited about the Year of the Fire Horse and what this means for us. The Year of the Fire Horse will bring us determination and strength and energy as we move towards the changes that we all want to see. And thank you for being here to celebrate that. I am so proud to welcome you here to Trafalgar Square. The number of people that are here to celebrate in the prosperity and joy of Lunar New Year from all different backgrounds. It shows that London is welcoming, London is open, and London celebrates our diversity. We are a place that people have come to enjoy, to work, to live, and to share the best parts of their life side by side. And it is a great honour to represent the very centre of London and to share with you in this important day and in this significant large celebration of Lunar New Year. I wish you all the best for today. Do enjoy the outstanding skill and talent of the performances that are prepared. And Kung Hei Fat Choi.
Thank you very much, Ms. Blake. Did you feel that energy of the Year of the Fire Horse in the speech? Well, ladies and gentlemen, now please put your hands together to welcome Ms. Zhuangli, Chairwoman of the European Delegation of the Embrace China Festival of Spring Performance Tour. Welcome.
尊敬的郑泽光大使及夫人，尊敬的邓柱廷主席，尊敬的伦敦市副市长伯纳德博士，亲爱的侨胞们、朋友们，大家好！值此中国传统节日新春佳节、阖家团圆之际，中国侨联亲情中华四海同春艺术团跨越山海，来到美丽的伦敦，与各位侨胞、各位朋友共贺新春，共度佳节。 首先，我谨代表中国侨联和王灵桂主席，代表亲情中华四海同春艺术团，向共同举办本次活动的驻英大使馆，向参与承办协办的伦敦华埠商会、侨团侨社致以诚挚感谢，向旅英侨胞与各界朋友送上节日的美好祝福。
Okra symbolizes masculinity and the positive young element, which represents life and power.
Now, the ritual begins with the dotting of the mirror on the lion's head. This gives the lion life. If we can zoom in on the forehead of the lions, can see that mirror over there. Now they're getting ready.
Yes, the lion's eyes are dotted four sides, followed by the nose, tongue, ears, paw, back of the head, spine, and finally the tail, bringing the lion fully of life.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, as the lions awaken, firecrackers are usually lit to ward off evil spirits and bringing the new year with energy and joy.
So, ladies and gentlemen, now let's welcome the VIPs to dot the eyes of the lions.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, we would like to invite Mr. Chu Ting-Tang OBE and Madam Chin Siu-Tang, Chairman and Chairman Spouse of London Chinatown Chinese Association, to accompany His Excellency Ambassador Zheng Zeguang and Madam Hua Mei.
And let's welcome Chinese New Year Celebrations Festival Director Ms. Huang Ping to accompany Deputy Mayor of London, Dr. Debbie Wicks-Burden, to dot the lines.
Now we would like to invite Rachel Blake, MP for the cities of London and Westminster.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome the right worship of the London Mayor of Westminster, Councillor Paul Dimoldenberg, to dot the line.
Now, we would like to invite Mr. Wen Jianfang, Chairman of China Chamber of Commerce in the UK, General Manager of Bank of China, London branch. Ladies and gentlemen, now we would like to invite Xiao Jiuzhu, MBE, representative of Huangshan Tourism Development. Welcome.
Zhu Xiaoqiu, OMBE, to dot line.
Money God, and the Money God is an important part of New Year celebrations. He arrives bearing gifts apparently. Red envelopes called Hongbao in Chinese symbolize good fortune and prosperity.
Our lucky VIPs will now receive their red envelopes and take a group photo to make this joint association. In this meantime, we will take a short break, but let's take a group photo together. Okay, let the photographers please take a photo together and let the morning guard to stand on the left side. Yeah, let's take a group photo together. Our professional photographers. Yeah, okay, let's shout 1, 2, 3, cheese!
How about we say 1, 2, 3, Happy Chinese New Year, everyone. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, thank you, thank you.
Thank you so much for your company today, and who doesn't need money gods? And we have 2 money gods on the stage and also 2 very adorable lines. Thank you so much for your company this morning. And of course, let's take a short break.
And the Morning Guard will send the red envelopes to all the VIPs.
On board this LNER Azuma to
Wow.
today. We wish you a safe and pleasant onward journey.
Seriously fantastic. Did you love it?
amazing dragon. Do you like it?
And the first time for me to see it so up close, I was hiding there on the stage. Did you get to record it? Did you? I don't know that your camera is so powerful to reach that far, but I did. I can share that with you later. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. And now, get ready to feel the rhythm, because our next performance is the waist drum. It's a powerful folk performance, originally from northern China.
Yes, this tradition comes from Shanxi province, where waist drums are performed during festivals to welcome good fortune and new beginnings.
I will see that our security personnel are moving the barricades to make them more.
点，不然别人手机录的全是你的声音。
Absolutely. You can feel the rhythm, you feel the energy, you feel the rhythm.
谢谢艺术家们精彩的演奏。
Thank you so much for that wonderful performance. Ladies and gentlemen, can you give them
是太精彩了，非常的精彩。
That was marvelous, wasn't it? Did you manage to capture? Thank you very much for that lovely performance. And it was Jasmine, and what do we have next?
那么接下来是一首民族乐曲《送我一支玫瑰花》，它是中国传统民歌改编而成的琵琶曲，它将用独特的丝路韵律唤起大家的文化记忆。
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I would say let's stay on flowers from Jasmine to Rose, because the next song we'll present you is called Give Me a Rose, and this work is adapted from the traditional Chinese folk song, carrying the echoes of the ancient Silk Road, the historic routes connecting different cultures, people and music across the continent.
接下来，让我们有请琵琶演奏者李思静、手鼓演奏者张安琪为大家带来这首好听的乐曲。
Ladies and gentlemen, please enjoy this pipa and hand drum performance by Li Sijing and Zheng Anqi. Welcome.
儿童呀放纸人，山下有人纷纷追划船。同宗夫人面若化作残，踏遍春山不似还。我上春山，约你来见，我看了一年万千思念。今天原是平常一天，因为遇见你而不平凡。这位朋友，我上春山，约你来见，我看了一年万千思念。今天原是平常一天，因为遇见你而不平凡。我上春山，约你来见，看花人世界春光开端，与你相约一生春天，灿烂的笑啊似今夜，灿烂的笑啊似今夜，似今夜。祝所有朋友新年快乐，一马当先！
谢谢书记将我们全场的热情点燃。
Thank you very much. The energy was true. Useful is speed, strength, and most importantly, mystery.
下面有请表演者冯子鹤、王建磊为大家带来精彩的双人川剧变脸。
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Feng Zihe and Wang Jianlei. They will bring us 100 Faces, Infinite Wonders.
你下了一句